Hi, I'm Dayla.
I'm Carrie.
And this is imoms, second episode. We're committing to 10 episodes.
10 episodes.
10 episodes. So then if it sucks, then we'll just like shh and do something else because that's what we do. And today we're going, well, I have a little bit of makeup on from last night. And Carrie is
all natural.
Yeah, because we are going to talk about the Cindy Crawford picture that was leaked. She did
unedited, no Photoshop.
She did a shoot for Marie Claire, and let me get comfortable. And it was leaked. Apparently, it was leaked, and I'll post a picture right now on the picture, and you can see her stretch marks from having children. You can see
she's got a little bit of sag in her legs.
You kind of see her crotch.
Yeah, you can kind of see her crotch.
Yeah.
A little bit of like she's definitely got some blemishes and different things going on.
Sun damage, yeah. But she's still beautiful.
She's still beautiful. She's really, still very beautiful.
And people are up in arms like, oh, this is bad that we're celebrating this, and other people like me think it's horrible. It's awesome because my stomach looks like a small war happened. I've had 3 children.
What's the big deal if we celebrate it a little bit and say, yay for Cindy Crawford? She looks like a normal woman that's had several children.
I think it's like a it's a good thing. It's a good thing because it shows everyday people that celebrities are people.
They look normal without all the touching and the makeup. And
yeah, because everything that you see in the magazines, unless you're an idiot, it's highly airbrushed, it's highly photoshopped things, and you can look up Britney Spears. A couple of years ago, maybe last year, there was a thing that showed up pre-editing, post-editing kind of thing. They'll trim waist down, they'll give people a whole different teeth, everything.
Lift the bust, lift the cheeks.
Yeah. So every day
we've done it.
Yeah, and our pictures are all photoshopped like crazy. But I think I forgot where I was going with this. I think it's a good thing because it shows people that everybody, it doesn't matter, even expensive, even rich people that can afford personal trainers and surgeries and whatever, there's still some things you can't correct. You can't correct skin damage.
And that's perfect in and of itself.
I think so too.
Nothing wrong with being imperfect.
No, so that's why we're celebrating our almost normal faces today. And if I had drank a little bit more, I would probably show you my nasty stomach, but it's not
today. We'll save that for another episode.
For another episode. But there's a whole lot. You said Kim Kardashian.
There's been lots of like little feeds, and I don't know if it was just kind of hyped up because of this, but Lady Gaga, Kim Kardashian, Katy Perry, like there's a lot of before and after photos of them with makeup and airbrushed and touched up, and then them prior to having any of that done. And honestly, all of these women are beautiful without this makeup.
And I think that's so good because really the Cindy Crawford picture helped me because I have this gorgeous boyfriend and I get so self-conscious now because I've had children. I'm turning 40 this year and stuff. I don't look perfect, and he gets frustrated because before he comes over, I'm like, I gotta put on my makeup, I've got this, don't look at my stomach today, blah, blah, blah. And he gets frustrated, and because he's not stupid, he knows people look normal. But women, we have this horrible self-image thing through the media and society and whatever, so it's nice.
And a lot of that I think we bring on ourselves. Yeah. Right? You know, especially adult women, because you can look at these photo shoots and you have to know, like Dayla said, unless you're an idiot, you have to know that these women are airbrushed and whatever. So if you constantly compare yourself to them, you are going to be frustrated with the way your own body looks and whatever.
I remember it was really nice. Jenny McCarthy, and this was ages ago. It's probably 10 years ago. She went on a talk show and stuff, and they pulled out a picture of her, and she was circling. She's like, I have a big mole here. I have stretch marks here. I have whatever. And I thought she was really cool because I've always liked her. She's just kind of like whatever. Second on the agenda, another woman aging gracefully, Madonna.
Oh my goodness.
Her Grammy, everybody's like, Madonna's
ass. She's 56 years old. We looked that up, right?
Yeah, we looked that up. And
amazing. I'm sorry. She rocked it at the Grammys.
Yeah.
Did you see her performance?
Yeah, I liked her performance. It kind of made me uncomfortable though. It reminded me of a performance that, like, because I've been to her concerts. I love Madonna. I haven't really been into her since after Ray of Light. I I don't know. It just made me uncomfortable.
Because of her age or because of your age?
It seemed like she was trying to have the same energy that she did, like even her dance moves and stuff.
Oh,
you know,
really?
whatever.
I thought she toned it down quite a bit, and there was a moment where I was like, oh, poor girl, she's like out of breath a little bit.
Yeah, that's what it was.
That would totally
be.
I couldn't have even pulled the first minute of that performance off
no,
without like
hell
falling
no.
down on the floor and
exactly.
Air.
But I don't want to see Madonna gasping
personally.
for air.
At your age, Madonna.
And not really act 56, but just
I guess the big topic is she's wearing this cute little matador, sexy, hottie outfit, and somewhere on the red carpet, she decides to hike up the back of her skirt and show her little ass cheeks.
Yeah, and people are like, her ass is aging too. No, it's not. Her ass looks way better than mine ever did.
Better than some 20-somethings asses I've seen.
Her body, she is.
Now I do think it's funny that she's wearing whatever that little thing is, like under her cheeks.
Yeah, what is that? And I've seen some burlesque dancers do that too. Yeah, she has like a band underneath her ass.
Seems like that's, where can I get one of those?
I know. Like
we need to find a link so that we can, you know,
ass lift
this is where you can buy this. Because this is brilliant.
I love that.
This is brilliant because my ass cheeks are falling.
That is beautiful. So, at the end of the last episode, I started talking about my kids and a conversation in the car.
Yes.
And stuff, and I ended with what Jamie, the thing was, I was talking about punching a girl in her clam if she flirted with my boyfriend, which I would not really do that. You'll hear me making references to punching people or whatever. I am not a violent person.
She's not.
But in my mind, if a girl, I would just walk up and punch her in the clam. And we got in this conversation with my kids about genitalia and what they look like. And,
oh goodness.
About balls and whatever. And so Jamie's in the back of the car, and she's like, private parts look different. And I was like, right, Jamie, you know, some sag, some are lifted, some are big, some are small, some are whatever, you know. So I was just really proud that my kids are so open-minded that they know private parts all look different. I don't know how my 8-year-old
I do have to tell you, my son's freshman, same age as your oldest son. And in the car just a couple of weeks ago, him and one of his friends that also went to the same elementary school as our little boys were telling some stories, and I don't know if they were embellishing or if these were really stories that happened and they just failed to tell them to us. But apparently, like, I don't know, at lunch one day, look under the table, look under the table. And all the boys look under the table, and Blake's got his junk. And then at the playground, apparently Cameron peed on the fence or something. I don't even know how this kind of stuff happens with the teachers there. So I think maybe they're just embellishing and trying to get a rise out of mom.
This is TMI alert right now. You know, I told you the story about my bottom drawer and the kids.
Yes.
I will tell you guys. My daughter was looking for a heating pad one day, and I was like, it's in my drawer, but don't look in the bottom drawer. And then all of a sudden, my 8-year-old walks by and she goes, too late, and just walks out of the room, and I'm like, what? And Julian's like, that's not a microphone. No. And I'm like, what? It's a back massager. It's a back massager.
And a funny thing, my mom came and visited last weekend, and she came in and was unloading all of her stuff, and the kids are all sitting there or whatever, and she's like, oh, I gotta go back to the car for my vibrator. And
your mom said that?
My mom said this. No. My mother, the grandma said this. And so of course Cameron's jaw drops, and he like throws up in his mouth a little bit. And I guess my mom kind of saw his reaction, so she was like, oh, my back massager, it's a giant vibrator, but it's for your back.
You know, okay, so if I was young, and I found weird stuff in my parents' room. Like one time I found like some chocolate motion lotion or something.
Oh my goodness.
I didn't tell them about it. No, and my kids are so open, which I don't know if this is a good or a bad thing. Chime in, because like I talk to my kids about everything because I want them to not be embarrassed about changes that they have or whatever. And I always want them to go to me because
open dialogue. That's a good thing.
I told my son, my 14-year-old, I was like, anything you hear at school, come to me about it because it's probably wrong.
Yeah.
It's probably twisted. It's probably, you know, whatever. And so I tell them on a need-to-know basis. But I like that they can come to me. But really, they don't need to talk about, you know, I mean.
Yeah, I don't know. I think it's a catch-22.
God, I need a lock for my room. I
never found anything weird in my parents' room, but then my mom when, I think it was, I can't remember if it was after my grandmother died or after my grandfather died. If it was after my grandfather died, I think you would remember it. But they were cleaning some stuff out, and he had a shed in the back that he would always go and work in. Like, it was this little workshop or whatever. So they're cleaning it out, and they found he was apparently making homemade toys. And he had this collection that he'd made, and they're like wooden, and my mom's like, what the hell?
Wow, wooden?
Yes.
Like splinters?
I know, isn't that weird? I mean, I don't even know.
Maybe
were they just like a display kind of thing?
Maybe he was an artist and he was a sculptor.
Right, maybe. I don't know. I have to ask my mom about it and see if they kept any of them. Maybe we could like bring them and
my brother and I were poor kids. And my brother and I had this game where we would collect all the shoes in the house and we would divide them up and we would throw them at each other and try to hit each other. Well, we didn't have that many shoes, so we would grab other things. So there was this one thing that we would fight over, and we would always throw it at each other. Didn't know what it was. We were little kids. Well, my brother, I'm probably about 16, and my brother's 15. He's a year younger than me. And he comes running into my room, and he's like, sis, come here. And I'm like, what? And I ran in, and he pulls his, like, porno mag from underneath his mattress, and he opens it up. And it was a dildo. The camera crapped out on us because I'm technologically challenged.
She's not really. I don't know what
happened. So we were talking, I think where we ended off, we were talking about fighting with a
you guys, you would collect shoes. You guys would collect shoes and throw them.
And we found out one of the things that we were fighting with was we had been hugging each other really hard with mom's dildo. So that's what it boils down to. At least my children aren't fighting with my microphone. It has a long cord to it. My back massager.
Your back massager.
Back massager.
Has a long cord so that, you know, like when you're on the couch, you can reach the couch.
But we were talking about products we want to review right now. I really like the Younique mascara. It's fantastic. My friend Mandy sent me a free sample of it. Well, she sent me a whole deal for free, and I was just like, oh, I'll try it. I love it. It's amazing. It's beautiful. Looks really good. I prefer that over false lashes when I'm doing photo shoots and stuff. And Jamberry, our friend Wendy, so do not do crap with my nails, but it's nice.
It's a very nice product. Very easy, very simple, lasts a long time.
Yeah, it's a great product. It's pretty, you know. So if you don't want to go to the salon and spend a lot of stuff, Thrive is really good. Lavelle, you do that. I lost 20 pounds on this stuff. It's legit. These are all like MLM companies and that our friends
companies that our friends are actually doing.
To talk more about that later. So anything else that y'all want us to review, we will do. We're going to do skincare. I can review makeup all day. So if there's something that y'all want to know about.
Why can I not talk today? For vagina neck.
You don't have vagina neck. Your neck is great. Your brothers give you self.
I want to lift my waddle, and maybe some of this too. I'm starting to think that maybe I'll just like do the J-Lo ponytail. Like if you wear the J-Lo ponytail, I don't know. If you hike it up far enough, those wrinkles go away. But then it probably makes it worse when you let them down. I don't know. We'll have to research that. The pros and cons.
And one thing I've been wondering, like, if you, like, because I sleep on my face, like, half the time I'm sleeping like this. Should I start sleeping on my back? Because then it won't, like, if I'm sleeping on my face just like this, doesn't that, like,
mess it
up? Wrinkles?
I don't know. Nothing exciting was happening in the entertainment world.
Nothing really. 50 Shades of Grey was really big, and apparently that movie's tanking. Like, it broke box office records.
Weekend.
But people are like, what do you expect? Oh, and by the way, we're not saying if you like the book. She liked the books. It's great. It's great. I love Twilight. That's my secret guilty pleasure and stuff. And I'm just saying it's not gonna cause your domestic violence everywhere. Well, 50 Shades, I'm gonna just start beating the shit out of women randomly. It's just stupid.
Yeah. If you have tendencies to beat women, this movie isn't going to make her.
You either have tendencies to be an ass or not, and whatever. I'm just saying it's not that culturally changeable of a movie. So that's it. You're welcome to like it, Wendy. It's fine. Carrie liked it too. And I like
But I love books. I mean, there's books that other people think are terrible that I'm just like, well,
and it's just our opinion. It's just our opinion. People are welcome, and obviously it's not that bad, or it wouldn't have sold so many gabillion copies and whatever.
Right.
I'm just saying, if you're worried about something changing our culture or whatever, there's books that are way deeper that you should be more concerned about than 50 Shades of Grey. Yeah, it's
exactly.
not like, let's burn this book or let's be in this movie. No.
Agreed.
No, whatever.
Yeah.
But so that's it. And hopefully the camera kept recording. If not, we're just talking to
Thanks for tuning in to imoms.
Thanks for tuning in. And I would toast her, but I left my empty wine glass up on the bar.
Toast myself.
Bye-bye.